If you're getting ready to start your D2C journey on Shopify, this video we're going to walk through the 5 steps I go through every single time we launch new successful Shopify brands. Hey, welcome back. If you are new to Launch and Scale, I'm Khierstyn, and we help online sellers own their channel and own their audience. I'm sure this is not the first YouTube video that you've watched on 5 easy ways to start my Shopify store, but I wanted to make a video that's different because so many of those videos are catered to dropshipping companies without an emphasis on actually launching and scaling multiple 7-8 figure brands, and everything starts from the beginning. So in this video, I want to walk through the 5 steps that we take all of our brands through when we take them from ideation to product to launch and having consistent order volume and scaling them up to 7 figures. Step number 1 starts at the product level. This is about creating a unique product that solves a unique problem in somebody's life. Now, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You may actually have been inspired to launch a new product that is an improvement on an existing solution. That's amazing. The best way to know that you're on the right track on the product side is if you can succinctly understand who it is that's going to most benefit from using your product and why it's something that is unique. Oftentimes, a lot of online sellers that have been in business for 1 to 2 years that are struggling to get traction for their store is because they've unfortunately put themselves in a box. They've become a commodity. They get to the point where when asked, why is your brand different, or why do people shop with you instead of the competition, they actually don't know how to answer that because they've been commoditized. They sell something that it seems like everyone else is. They have a sea of competition. And what we want to be doing from the very beginning is get really, really clear on what your blue ocean is. That's from Blue Ocean Strategy, where essentially you want to create what's called a category of one for yourself so that you understand your unique value proposition. And that really starts with your positioning and getting very clear on who your customer is and why people shop with you, and ultimately what is the result that somebody gets from using your product. While that is not for the scope of this video, that's really the first step. It all comes down to product design and understanding that you've built something truly unique that solves a very specific pain point to a very specific person in this world. Point number 2 is when you've set up your Shopify website, or really any website this applies, you want to be able to quickly convey what your product is, who it's for, and why somebody needs it in their life within the first 5 to 7 seconds. I make it sound easy. It is not easy, but it is your biggest opportunity. Because mostly when you launch paid ads, when you actually go to sell your product, the very first thing that we need to figure out is how to get people to come to your website and buy your product. How many of you, show of hands, have looked at your conversion rate lately and you're like, man, I've been converting like 1 out of every 1,000 customers. Like, it just seems like no one wants my product. You have a website conversion problem, which really means I think that your biggest opportunity is getting really clear on how to easily and succinctly mention who this is for, why they should buy it, and how to do that. So let me paint the picture of what this looks like. We have moviefamily.com, which when you go to the homepage on the header, before I even have to scroll down, I understand exactly what the product is and who it's for. I know this because there's a featured product image that shows the product. There's a headline that says, "Cocoon your little one with the Movi," understanding that you can wrap your baby in this diaper changing pad for a deluxe comforting experience, and introducing the Movi Cocoon, ready for all of new parenthood's big messes. So you understand really quickly that this is a diaper changing pad that's premium and provides safety for the baby. Right away, we understand what it is, and there's a very clear call to action of what is next. These are the 3 elements that you want on your homepage. So definitely pause this video, go and check out your page right now and see, is there a way that I can simplify this? Is there anything that's not super clear about the header and how my product is conveyed? Because it needs to be understood by someone who has never heard of your brand before, understanding why it's different. Example number 2 is a fashion brand. These are glint socks, they're statement socks. It's very simple and elegant what they've done because they have made it very clear what this product is with really well-positioned product shots. So we have, socks that make a statement. From the vibrant rhinestone hues to intricate applique designs, each pair of glint socks is a statement piece. So they're all about elevating your look, giving you something unique for your independence. Okay, boom. Shop all collections. They make it very easy to know what's next, what their product is, and who it's for. And they convey their difference immediately because, wow, look, who doesn't want that look? Okay, and then we have a completely different kind of product, which is the Ratotech. A Ratotech, well, let's take a look at it. Unlock better health at home. Get data you need to improve your internal health in less than 3 minutes. Okay, so I know right away that this is a health tracker. I know that I can understand what's going on beneath the surface in as little as 3 minutes, and I can shop now. So this is very clearly conveys what these products are quickly. Step number 3 is setting you up for profitability as soon as possible. And this comes down to crafting a compelling product offer. So this is going to be really relevant if you are selling a product that is less than $50. As a case study, let's use Glint socks. Glint socks are beautiful, but if we had launched the website and tried to sell a pair at a time, the average sock is anywhere from $25 to $35. When it comes to putting paid traffic behind that, our acquisition costs alone are likely going to be $15, $20, and that leaves absolutely zero room for profit. So when we look at the price point in which your customers are going to buy the product, we have to set them up for success right away, which means that we want to put together an offer that makes it compelling for our customers to spend more at checkout. And what we did for a lower price product like this was we, instead of making it our goal to literally sell a pair at a time, we created a 3-pair bundle and then put a free shipping offer behind that where we said, hey, you have X dollars left until free shipping. So we did a couple things on this website. We offered free shipping on all orders over $59. And number 2, we offered savings bundles on 3-packs to incentivize people to buy more and save. Because let's face it, Amazon has trained consumers online to get free shipping, especially if you're a Prime member. So if they can pass on free shipping to their customers are way more likely to actually spend more to unlock that free shipping level. And so right away, that was something that we were able to do from day one to make sure that we had the right margins for acquisition cost so that we can grow this company through paid ads, as well as make sure there's profit for the girls to grow the brand and create what they want. Because when we look at growth strategies, you can grow either the bootstrapped way, which is not investing in paid ads at all, and look to grow by hoping to go viral on TikTok or Instagram and growing organically. That is definitely the most profitable way to grow, but it is the slowest way to grow. So if you have something really unique and you want to light a fire under it to make sure that you can accelerate your growth, having a paid ad strategy is an absolute must, because that is the way to accelerate getting your brand in front of qualified buyers that want to buy your product. And you want to make sure that you are set up to sell profitably as quickly as possible. Step number 4 is turning on your traffic engine, which is going to be paid ads. So in the beginning, it is my professional opinion that you should start with Meta to advertise on Facebook and Instagram, and then layer that with a bottom of funnel remarketing strategy using Google Ads. And then once you start to build brand awareness and people are starting to actively search for your product, then you can actually upgrade to full Google suite, which will include Performance Max, YouTube, Google Shopping, and everything that the Google family has to offer. And at that point, you want to spend at the $4,000 to $5,000 a month until you achieve positive returns on your ad spend. Based on working with someone that is taking a data-driven approach to this, you should be achieving a positive return on that ad spend within 4 to 6 weeks. And what a positive return means is that when you are spending $1, you are getting a minimum $1 back. You may be thinking, wow, that's awful. What about that 3 to 1 where I can spend $1 and then get $3 back? You will get there. But in order to do that, we have to break through a first milestone, which is proving that you can get a positive return on your ads. at which case that you are starting to get a profitable return on your ads. That's the point where you have the foundations to start scaling ad spend gradually and profitably. A big misconception with e-commerce sellers is that when you turn on ads for the very first time, you are going to put in $1 and get $3 back immediately. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it actually does not work like that in most cases. Most cases, you do need to give yourself a runway of a couple of months of testing, understanding that that first month of ads, you are buying data, which means you are taking a look at what's working, what isn't working, spending money on what is and isn't, so that over the course of 4 to 6 weeks, you're starting to get more and more sales, start to see positive returns so that you can ramp up to achieve that spend $1, get $3 back, which will happen. Step number 5 is leveraging strategic partnerships, also known as influencer marketing. If you have product in hand, at this point, it's time to identify key influencers that you think are going to have a similar audience to yours and would love to try your product. The benefit of working with influencers is if they love your product, they will end up doing a reel, a story post, or some sort of unboxing content that is user-generated content. It's social proof, and they share that with their audience, and likely you can take that content and use it for advertising, for paid ads. Please do get their permission before you do this. They create amazing content which will help sell your product further. Number 2, they are essentially endorsing your product and sharing it with their audience, which helps grow your audience by leveraging theirs. Using influencer marketing, we've been able to get our product featured on big channels such as Unbox Therapy, New York Times, Forbes, etc. So if you would like me to create more content on how you can leverage influencer marketing to grow your audience and such using strategic partnerships, let me know in the comments, because that is beyond the scope of this video. Outside of that, let me know what step you are on right now through step 1 or 5. And as a summary, number 1, create a unique product that people love. Number 2, easily and quickly convey what your product does differently and who it's for on your website. Number 3, create a profitable offer that you can scale with. Number 4, turn on your paid traffic engine and achieve positive returns on that ad spend within the first 4 to 6 weeks so that you can start scaling. And number 5, identify key influencers to ship your product to and leverage strategic partnerships. We'll see you in the next video.